A new face in the lineup and a rematch between two teams that love to skate. Plenty of speed and skill on the ice tonight as the Penguins meet the Colorado Avalanche. Jake Guentzel with the reach along the wall. Kept alive by Dumoulin. Good pass across. Letang right there. Dangles down the middle. Holding pass across. Score! Jake Guentzel on the setup from Chris Letang, and the Penguins strike first.
I didn't see a distinct kicking motion. You're allowed to angle them in now. They look at all the goals in Toronto, and the coaches are not going to challenge this one. It's going to be a good goal, and Guentzel's on the board. What a feed from Letang.
Nice redirection. Jake Guentzel. It's Malkin across. Hornquist skates the stick, takes the shot, and the save made by Varlamov. Turnover here. Slipped to the side of the net. Active stick from DeSmith. Matt Nieto a feed. Ian Cole takes the shot. That was deflected, and a save made by Casey DeSmith on the point shot from Ian Cole. Nearly pickpocketed by Crosby. Crosby now gets it back right in front, and the shot by Pearson goes wide.
You knew when he was happy and when he wasn't, and he blocks a lot of shots.
Evgeny Malkin. Varlamov couldn't stop that shot. Malkin the redirection. 2-0 Pens.
Well, just as I was talking about shot blocking, the Penguins were able to get one through, and it trickled right to Evgeny Malkin, who gets that even straight marker the Penguins were looking for, and Gino's on the board in December.
Whiffed on a clearing attempt, and now it's bottled up in the corner. Digging it out, Aston Reese. Across for Mata, wide, slap pass, score! Brassard! The Penguins flying here in the first. It's 3-0.
And the redirection on the backhand over the glove and the pad of Varlamov. That was beautiful work there.
Back to Gerard. Kerfoot, side of the net. Soderberg walking out. Stop the tempo. Stop. Big rebound in front, and they score. JT Compher as he was falling down.
And we may indeed have a coach's challenge.
Pittsburgh will challenge the rolling on the ice for goalie interference.
I think he shoves DeSmith back into the net, and then the shot here. I think this is goaltender interference. To me, he's not able to get set there. Shoves back into the net. I think this is goalie interference. It's awfully close.
After the coach's challenge, the call on the ice is overturned. We have goaltender interference on the play, therefore no goal.
Teammates changing behind the play, looking to buy some time. Eric Johnson takes a shot, stop, rebound to Smith, shuts it down, big stop on Jost.
Missed on the poke check, gets the toe. Oh man, Casey DeSmith used every length of his extremities there to make that save. They're against the big unit, the Rantanen and Landeskog unit.
Here's Patrick Hornquist, the stuff attempt and denied by Varlamov up against the post. Had to be sharp there, but he's got it. Back skating, his shot blocked by the stick of Landeskog and settled down by Johnson. Nico Rantanen and taken out by Letang, but the referee says illegally. And it's Landeskog, the Avalanche captain. Stick handles behind the goal. Rantanen at the top of the circle. Barry, one-time drive, he scores. Power play goal off the post and in, Tyson Barrie. A bomb from the blue line to make it 3-1.
And there goes the streak. Tyson Barrie back in the lineup and back on the board. And there's the off the post shot. It had to be a perfect shot to beat Casey DeSmith.
Tanner Pearson stood up by Cole. Leads to a turnover, and it's Matt Nieto. Shift up high, Cole a drive off the stick, comes back in front, score! Soderberg on a broken play, and the Avalanche have made it a one-goal game.
And there's the chip. Initially, I thought Calvert maybe had got that shot, but you see Soderberg, they both hit it at the same time. Backhand by Calvert and a forehand by Soderberg.
Barry. Back for McKinnon, dusts it off, backdoor, one-timer was blocked by the stick of Mata by Gabriel Bourque, maybe a 2-on-1 shorthanded for Colorado. Matt Nieto, pull-up move, a good one, he shoots and scores! Another shorthanded goal against for Pittsburgh, Matt Nieto. And this game's tied up at 3.
Stops on a dime, releases that shot to the stick side, it looks like, on DeSmith.
Fade away shot by Johnson. Blocked out of the box. Rantanen wants a breakaway. Mikko Rantanen holding. One-handed shot is stopped by DeSmith.
Can't have blocked and have the teams come the other way. Here we go.
Bursting in as MacKinnon protects the puck. Backhand try. Get a piece of that was Casey DeSmith.
Boy, I don't know.
And Hornqvist, because of it, with a chance behind the defense. Breakaway. In on goal. Stopped by Varlamov. Off an avalanche stick in the direction of Kessel. Over the line, tight corner, slips down low. Aston Reese is there. He's stopped by Varlamov. Puck still loose. Just missed by Kessel. Jost will backhand it out to center ice. Scored short-handed to tie up this hockey game. Goes to Soderberg, a heavy shot, stop, rebound, spun to there, off the outside of the goal by Calvert. Just as he was falling down. Seen a nice goal from Matt Nieto here tonight, right in front. Landeskog with a chance, and then he swats it out of the air, and the puck goes wide.
Oh boy, that short side pass, trickery, and DeSmith was ready for it. He got his head on the right side of things there. Landeskog tried to
digging it out is Crosby to the backhand.
They called it.
And a penalty upcoming. Letang for Kessel. Kessel peeling back. Letang takes the shot, stop, rebound, score! Patrick Hornqvist right in front. He slams it home. The Penguins back on top.
There's Letang, the shot, and Ian Cole cannot disturb Hornqvist, and Hornqvist curls it around that left pad.
Ian Cole, dead giveaway right to Malkin. Short pass, Hornqvist winds and shoots one. He scores! He got that one through Varlamov. Patrick Hornqvist back-to-back goals to make it 5-3.
And look at the puck knuckling. There it is, knuckles all the way, bounces, and goes up over the pad, under the arm. Great look there, guys.
Brian Dumoulin deep in his own zone. Off the dasher, past Hornqvist, in pursuit is Malkin. Getting there first, Cole. Turned it over again, Hornqvist with a chance. He scores! The Hats come flying. 3 in a row, natural hat trick for Patrick.
Off a skate, in behind Varlamov and Patrick Hornqvist. Wow, look at the hats. They gave away hats tonight in Pittsburgh. They're going to have to give them away again.
Look out, a loose puck in front. Wilson, a backhand shot that was shut down. Couple of Penguins colliding right in the crease. DeSmith being one of them. He's lost his stick. Tyson Barrie for Nathan MacKinnon. Back for Barrie, looking, dusts it off, takes the shot, stop, rebound. A big one's cleared all the way back down. Headed for the empty net and wide. And that's rejected by DeSmith. MacKinnon lost it. Brian Rush has the net open. He shoots it wide, but a penalty coming up. It will be a tripping call. 2:59 to go in the third period. Final score 6-3 here in Pittsburgh.
Well, that's a good team effort there. Patrick Hornqvist, he set the Penguins franchise record, quickest hat trick in the history of the Pittsburgh Penguins. And they needed him tonight. And they needed Casey DeSmith. Who did they not need? Crosby wasn't on the board point-wise, but he kept MacKinnon, Landeskog, and Rantanen off the board.